Hey guys, welcome back to another reaction. Today we're checking out Tom Mcdonald to the song Sheeple. Now without further ado, let's dive right in.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize. Black folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis. Controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties. It's a big lie, trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, deep on the police so that there's big crime. To take away our freedom, to restore order they let die. Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system. Change the pronouns, if gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement.
Whoa, oh my god, the hairs at the back of my neck just stood up. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Whoa, I'm literally getting goosebumps from rap. I didn't even know that was possible. This is crazy. Humans have been controlled since the very first day civilization got into existence. Honestly, think about it. Who is going to be controlling who, with the tribe who's still living in the forest, still wearing all those leaves around their waist and all of that? How exactly would anyone pass false information to them or turn their heads against each other? Like, what will be the again exactly? The moment civilization got into existence, it gave them power. It gave them power to control people, to give false information, to turn people's heads against each other, you know, to make people fight each other for their own selfish benefits, which is like a big game to them. It's sickening. The people who are doing all this controlling, if you don't know who they are, you should think about the people who you are not allowed to criticize. Black people who were not actual slaves are fighting the white people who are not actual Nazis. That's so sick. Honestly, you cannot imagine the amount of time people has come on my channel, this channel, to throw insults at me, saying I'm discriminating my race by reacting to white music or by reacting to music made by white people. There's like so much hate in the heart of people, and I don't blame them. It's not their fault. So much hate in the heart of man. There's so much hate in the heart of people. And honestly, it's not helping with the fake news that is being thrown every now and then. They serve you with lack of information and give you facts by branded corporation. They're turning everything upside down. People are changing like their pronouns, which to me is like the most ridiculous thing ever. Like, people are going to look back to this generation with so much laughter. Like, what happened? Like, what happened? Like, what is this? They said nothing is new under the sun, but I think this one definitely is. It's ridiculous, honestly. Like, how do you intend to get people to call you them when you're obviously a she? How do you even explain that to a child? Everybody's starting to get so offended, even when you call a baby, even when you call a child, a little baby, a girl, parents are starting to get offended. How do you know she's a girl? Duh, she's got earrings, she's got hair, she's wearing a dress. Like, honestly, it's so ridiculous now. They're literally playing with people, turning men into women, turning women into men. It's so confusing, my God. It's so freaking confusing. Literally puppets of the whole society. Well, just one big game to them. They have our swings and they're doing this and we're like following, we're like abiding to the rules. We're like, it's sickening. It's sickening. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. I can't. Jesus. Let's listen to more of this. Whoa.
We can't be free. no peace till we're on the same team. But y'all are sheep. Blue to screens, just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? Oh, my sheep.
We are.
Nothing's what it seems.
At all.
Hollywood been writing your brain, controlling your mouth. You say lit, fleek, bet, cap, they trying to dumb you down. They endorse whatever narrative is popular to shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Two sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're a target, and now it's having two good legs and never taking a step forward. If you agree, it's free speech. Disagree, it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but that can't be. Lincoln was Republican, and that's who ended slavery. Science been politicized, it's easy to see. A mask became a symbol of which side you believe. But you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed, because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken, want you locked inside a cubicle, addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful, then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral.
Jeez, I have literal goosebumps all over to my head. I think it's in my brain. I think I got goosebumps in my brain, literally. Oh, jeez. This is crazy. This is so freaking spot on. Such amazing facts, you guys. I said this in one of my videos. Like, if I had followed everything I watched, if I'd really followed the movies I watched in Nigeria, if I had just done things according to the movies, trust me, I would not be married to a white guy now, because almost all the movies I watched in Nigeria, almost all of them had like the white guys being superior to the black guys. Like, the black guys are always suffering in movies. If I had followed that, I would not be married to a white guy. I would have so much hate, because I came to this country with that sort of mindset. Like, it's okay if people are being racist to me, because it's probably normal. Like, and to my surprise, it's so different. Things are so different from what I watched in the movies. Because in the movies, they just put these lies in your head, like literally control everything, and it's not just the news. They control the movies, they control the music you listen to, they control the magazines you read. They've made it so clear that when you start putting on weight as a person, you start hating yourself and start feeling so ugly, because the people you see on the magazines are all so slim and gorgeous with long hair, and they've changed the narrative of everything. That you like, they have their own special kind of beauty. They tell you this is beautiful and this is ugly. They get you so depressed that after you commit suicide, they start writing messages of how much you were a good person and how much they love you. And, oh, sweet Jesus. Let's go back to that again.
We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team. But y'all are sheep. Blue to screens, just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? Oh, my sheep. Nothing's what it seems. If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb or dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left. The hatred got so intense. If the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them thought police. Now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you. They don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors. The system isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide. While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach you rights in school, you never learn them at all. Cause they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are. The only people you can rule are the criminal ones. So they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team. But are sheep.
Oh
Lucas
my
Green's just part of
God.
the machine. Y'all are sheeple. What do y'all believe?
He woke up.
Nothing's what it seems.
Oh my Lord. Wow. Hey. Hey, whoop. Hey, whoop. I'm telling you, this guy, if this guy was in Nigeria, he would be dead by now because they would have killed him. They would have done everything possible to quench him. Oh my Lord. We are a sheeple indeed. We're all just puppets in their sick game called society. Now he said, imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. Well, for me, I don't really like the idea of everybody having a gun because people are crazy. There are a lot of crazy people, and we already don't feel safe enough with the whole government. So just imagine if your neighbor has a gun. You just imagine your neighbor has a gun, and your neighbor who you're not in a good talking terms with. You wouldn't be able to sleep at night. You wouldn't be able to sleep at night because you're going to have the fear of them attacking your homes with their guns and all that. So yeah, I'm not really a big fan of everybody having a gun and many crazy people and too many. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. If you live in the countryside, you know, like close to the woods where you have wild animals attacking your homes and your animals every now and then, yeah, I get it. It's of course it's fine to have a gun to protect your home from wild animals and all of that. But having a gun in a city with no wild animals, but with crazy people and people who are addicted to drugs and hot-tempered people that can easily just, for looking at them in a weird way, I don't think it's a very good idea. Maybe it's just me, but yeah, I'm not really a big fan of that. Yeah, the system isn't broken. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They teach you what your rights are in school. You never even learn them. You know why? Because they want to be able to control you. It can be easily removed. Your rights can be easily removed without you knowing them. Imagine if the whole world comes together and puts all their differences aside and work together. And the world would be a better place. The world we're fighting for would be a better place. The world we want to raise our kids in would be a better place to live, and it would be so much easier and it would be so good. People need to wake up and realize the things that are being done to them. People really need to wake up. This beat was sick. This was sick. This was so sick. And the beat was so wonderful. The video, the music video, the eye in the sky like signifies the system, like watching your every move, trying to control everything, making sure you're doing exactly the way they want you to, you know. Everything, this was really awesome. The words, the amazing facts, the whole settings, the robots, everything was just sick. This was amazing, guys. I really enjoyed that. And I really hope you guys did too. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for suggesting the video as well. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do not forget to give me a big fat thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay safe, be kind, and stay woke.